Hello, my name is Ariane Duran, and I'm gonna read the homework. Define and practice introductory terms. Unit 1. What is language? It's a structured system of communication that consists of grammar and vocabulary. What two skills must a student acquire in order to master the sound system of a language? Listening and speaking. What is phonetics? It's a branch of linguistics that focuses on the production and classification of the word speech sounds. What is acoustic phonetics? It's a study of the physical properties of pitch and aims to analyze sound wave signals that occur within speech through verifying frequencies, amplitudes, and durations. What is articulatory phonetics? Refers to the aspect of phonetics which looks at how the sounds of speech are made with the organs of the vocal tract. What is phonology? It's a study of the patterns of sounds in a language and across the languages. Put more formally, phonology is a study of the categorical organization of speech sounds in languages. What is phoneme? Phone versus phoneme. Phoneme is the smallest unit of speech distinguishing one word or element from another. Has the element P in tab, which separates that word from tab, tag, and town. Phones are sounds considered as units of phonetic analysis in this article are called phones, and following the normal convention are represented by enclosing the appropriate alphabetic symbol in square brackets. Phone versus phoneme. One of many possible sounds in the languages of the world. Phoneme, a constructive unit in the sound system of a particular language. Phone, the smallest identifiable unit found in the string of speech. Phoneme, a minimal unit that serves to distinguish between meanings of words. What are allophones? An allophone is a phonetic variant of phoneme in a particular language. Define. Grameme, morpheme, grapheme. Grameme is a segment of the structure is a segment in a structure of words that marks the grammatical variants of a word, giving the idea of gender, number, and verbal tense, etc. Morpheme is the smallest grammatical unit of speech. It may be a word like place or on, or an element of word like re and it and ki reoperated. Grameme is the smallest meaningful constructive unit in a writing system. Define. Minimal pairs, homophones, and homograph. Minimal pairs are words which are different by only one phoneme. Homophones are words which have the same group of phonemes. Homograph. Pair of words that spelled the same but do not share the same pronunciation. Where is the speech produced? It is produced by an airstream that originates in the lungs and pushes upwards through the trachea and the oral and nasal cavities. What provides the airflow to support speech? The lungs act as a power supply and provide the airflow to the larynx stage of the speech production. What is larynx? Larynx? A hollow tubular structure connected to the top of the windpipe trachea. Air passes through the larynx and on its way to the lungs. The larynx also produces vocal sounds and prevents the passage of food and other foreign particles into the lower respiratory tract. What are the vocal cords? Are the thin pieces of folded tissue in your throat that help help you to make sounds with your voice. What is the difference between a voiced sound and a voiceless sound? Voiced sounds occur when the vocal cords vibrate while producing the sound, and voiceless sounds are produced without vocal cord vibration. What is the glottis? Either the space between the vocal fold and the articulate cartilage of one side of the larynx and those of the other side, or the structures that surround that space. What is the principal source of modification of the airstream issuing from the larynx? The principal source of modification of the airstream issuing from the larynx is the articulation and positioning of the vocal tract, including the movement of the tongue, lips, and other speech organs, which shape the sound produced by the vibrating vocal cords and in the larynx into speech sounds and words. How can we divide the parts of the throat and the lower head that are accessible to the airstream? We can divide it into several anatomical regions: larynx, pharynx, oral cavities, nasal cavity, tongue, lips, teeth, and alveolar ridge, and hard and soft palate. Which these anatomical parts work together to modify the airstream as it passes through the throat and lower head. It produces a wide range of speech sounds and articulations. How are the hair passages above the larynx known? The air passages above the larynx are known as the supralaryngeal or supraglottic hair passages. These passages include the pharynx, the oral cavity, nasal cavity, and other structures located above the level of the vocal cords in the larynx. The supralaryngeal hair passages play a crucial role in shaping and modifying the airstream for speech production, including resonance, articulations, and sound production. What is the pharynx or pharyngeal cavity? It's a muscular tube-like structure in the throat that connects the nasal cavity and the mouth, oral cavity, to the larynx and esophagus. It serves as a shared passageway for both the respiratory and digestive systems. What is the function of the epiglottis? Serve has crucial protective function during the processes of swallowing and breathing. What is the greatest source of modification of the airstream? For speech production, the articulatory features of the vocal throat that includes the precise movements and positioning of the tongue, lips, teeth, palate, and other speech organs, which shape the airflow coming from the larynx into distinct speech sounds, phonemes, and ultimately words. What are the articulators? Which are they? Articulators are the movable speech organs in the vocal tract responsible for shaping and modifying the airflow from the larynx and produce distinct speech sounds. The major articulators include tongue, lips, teeth, alveolar ridge, palate, pharynx, glottis, and nasal cavity. How is the tongue divided? The tongue is divided into different regions, each of which plays a role in articulating various speech sounds. The major divisions of the tongue are tip, apex, blade, front, dorsum, back, and root. What are the points of articulation? Which are they? Points of articulation are specific places within the vocal tract where speech sounds are produced by constricting or obstructing the airflow. There are several points of articulation, each associated with particular speech sounds. The main points of articulation include bilabial, labiodental, interdental, alveolar, palatal, velar, and glottal.